Our train arrived at Belaruski train station. After stuffing our bags with snacks from the train, we left our cabins on the Red Arrow and wandered into the city. St. Petersburg was the most liberal western city in Russia, and after an overnight train, we had reached Moscow, the heart of the country. As night fell over the city, everyone was excited. We had seen Moscow in the daylight, but the nighttime was when we were really able to explore. Outside our hotel window, we could see the red stars of Stalin's sisters beckoning us. These skyscrapers dominated the skyline with their tall spires and red lights. My roommate and I really wanted a Russian experience, and what better place to get that experience than right on Red Square, flanked by St. Basil's and the walls of the Kremlin. We quickly left our hotel and rushed to Red Square. Statues of the proletariat decorated our walk down into the ring road of Moscow. Hammers and sickles were everywhere in the metro stations, and we could tell this wasn't Petersburg anymore. We made our way to the Iberian Gate, and St. Basil's loomed in the distance. We looked at the saints guarding the gates, hoping that they would bless us with an unforgettable night. Once we reached the center of the square, we looked around. All around us were monuments that glowed a deep red. Gloom glittered at night, contrasting with the austere walls of the Kremlin. I stared at the palace, wondering if Putin was inside. The tomb of Lenin stood prominently on the square, a reminder that while we were here just for fun, the place we were standing had witnessed its own fair share of tragedy not that long ago. As we wandered through the streets, the blue glow of the dome of the underground mall begged us to come closer. 2 malls right next to Red Square, it seems like no doubt the capitalists had won. We rounded a corner and saw a row of bars. We tried to enter, but the bouncer stopped us. My roommate said that perhaps oligarchs were in there and wanted privacy. Perhaps not, I thought. I felt like the fact that we were teenagers was probably why they didn't let us in. With our dreams of having a Russian moment on Red Square dashed, we stumbled upon a massive Krispy Kreme. It was the grand opening and they were handing out free donuts. I guess we could have an American moment instead. We rushed over to the store and got our donuts. They tasted just like home. As we finished our donuts, our friends back at the hotel called. They had found an American diner, or at least what Russians thought a classic American diner was like. Under the frozen gazes of Elvis and Lucille Ball, we ordered a round of milkshakes and kept the music going on the jukebox. Our quest for a Russian experience was going to have to wait until tomorrow.